Welcome in, everyone. We are back. Oh my goodness, finally. We are back and better than ever. Here we go. Week 12, baby. I'm excited. Finally back after a little bit of a short break, little bye-week hiatus, but we are back. A lot of fun matchups going off right now. We're going to start off in DK Jungle. We're going to get straight into it, let me tell you. And here comes the Bowser Monsters hosting DK Jungle, facing against a formidable opponent in the Daisy Flowers. So, like I said before, this is actually a big matchup because this is to keep the Bowser Monsters playoff hopes alive. So they would basically need to win this game. So that's going to be really interesting, but we will go straight into lineups and get everything set. Don't forget, later on we do have Game of the Week, the Florida Bowl Part 2. Maybe Florida man can sort of correct what he did in the first game. You know, getting absolutely blown the doors off of for Game of the Week. That was quite the showing by the rookies. And the rookies obviously in that second bye week slot, trying to hold on to it. For the Daisy Flowers, this is a must win in order for them to get into that bye week slot again. So, I mean, it's really a battle for that second seed because I think the Waluigi Spitballs are still head and toes above everyone else. Hello, Florida man. Hello, everyone else who's joining. And before we even get started, if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel but you're watching the live stream, please do. That would be much appreciated. Now, let's get right into this matchup. Obviously, yellow and pink Yoshi, along with Baby Daisy, and then or Baby Peach. I don't know why I said Baby Daisy. Then we're over to the man. This team has been faltering ever since the start, so gonna be really interesting to see if they can bounce back. Florida up. I mean, I didn't expect Texas Tech to win, but ooh, close game. Okay. I don't think. Oh, they don't have dry bones. I'm stupid. They do have the Piantas, though. So I think it's, yeah, it's these two. And then you get back down there. Alright, let's set these lineups real quick. Back up to the Daisy Flowers, Luigi, Toad, Bro, PD, Meavers. Bro, PD, Meavers, Yellow Yoshi, Baby Peach, Pink Yoshi, Daisy. Alright, and then set the lineup. Yeah, that's how that's actually exactly how they wanted it. Except you're in left field. Alright. Bowser Monsters. Yeah, he has. Okay. It was a common misconception, Mushbrain, okay? Slight error. Stop making fun of me. Jesus Christ. Alright, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, out at red Pianta's at third. I think Bowser's at catcher. Yeah, Bowser's at catcher. Not terrible. Alright. Double check the lineups, make sure we're good. I believe red Pianta's at third. Yellow Pianta's at first. And we just gotta edit these lineups. So pair Goombas first. Yellow Pianta, Bowser, Josh Miara, red Pianta, Taylor, Parachupa, Paracupa. All right, let me get my stat sheet up. All right, so this game may not mean a lot, but for this scenario, it does. So we'll talk about it more when we get into the game. But we will have a special guest on for Game of the Week as well, so be in tune for that. But with that being said, let's get into the first game of Week 12. We are back. The mini bye week is over and Week 12 is here. Hello everyone, my name is Cryo Justin, and here we go. The Bowser Monsters facing the Daisy Flowers, and for the Daisy Flowers, they're trying to get back in to that top 2 seed and get that bye to avoid wildcard madness that will happen in just a few weeks here. In 2 calendar weeks probably for this, as we see a deep hit from Paragoomba, but that will luckily be caught. And for the Bowser Monsters, this is a must win, and they must win throughout the rest of all of these games to even have a shot. The way the Bowser Monsters are going to get into the playoffs is if they win out and both the Eggs and Wilds lose at least once. But that's going to be a tough ask when you have people like Petey Piranha. My goodness. The Daisy Flowers are going to be scratching and clawing because they've been desperately wanting that bye week. And just like, obviously they've been sort of given the short end of the stick. What was that? I thought that was a foul ball! They're gonna call that a home run? I thought for sure that was a foul ball. It was on the foul side of the line, and they'll give him a home run for the Bowser Monsters. What is happening? That is an insane call by the ref. Flame getting screwed. This is insane. What a way to start. Oh my goodness, and Josh Miara's. Oh my God. Of course, it's off the foul pole and it will make it a homer. I agree with that sentient, but it was on the opposite side of the foul line. On any other case, that's not a home run, but what a drive by Bowser. You see a deep hit from Red Pianta, but luckily that will be grabbed. My goodness. They'll get out of the inning, but without getting absolutely boned by the referees. Talk about home cooking. That is exactly what the Bowser Monsters wanted to start this game. Oh, yeah. Bowser Monsters need to win the rest of these games. And every other team here fighting for that 6 has to lose at least once. Good hit from Luigi. Deep drive. That's going to be caught. Home runs are not going to be easy to come by. This is a very formidable outfield. The addition of Paragoomba in the last possible week of free agency has been huge to prevent chemistry issues in the outfield once Bowser goes in at the pitcher. So that's going to be something to look out for in these last few weeks. Maybe the reason they win very close games. But here comes Purple Toad. Trying to grab it. It's Josh Miara, and he does. Bowser Monsters last in the league. But with some shenanigans, they can easily get back into the playoff race. It's been quite a rough second half for the Bowser Monsters because they started out the season 2-1 and looked like a top seed. And then they've lost a lot of games to a little. I mean, it's been a rough showing for the Bowser Monsters, but even with rallying off a few wins, that could help them out in the long run. That's a deep drive for Taylor McQueen, and that ball is gone! Home run! 2 home runs! The Bowser Monsters are up 2-0 against the Daisy Flowers! What a start! We say this every time, and it's the late game collapses that have been destroying the Bowser Monsters, but what an electric start. You get a home run from your captain, you get a home run from your star infielder. Insane stuff, and Paratroopa will get on base as well. Flame has to be disgusted with this start from Rex Meavers. Here comes Paratroopa. Can he get anything to go here? And a good hit there. Oh, but immediately grabbed by Petey Piranha. The height of Petey Piranha and the reach of that mouth. Trying to get a good hit is Magic Koopa, but it'll go straight to Daisy. So the Daisy Flies will at least get back up. Second inning. We just started the game and it's off to a wild and wacky start. We are picking off exactly where we left off in week 11. And we could see a good home run here if they're not careful with Petey Piranha. Petey Piranha trying to get something to go here. Will be a line drive. We'll get right into the gap. And that will get Petey Piranha to first base. Thought about going second, but decided against it. Here comes Rex Meavers. Good hit, but that would be immediately grabbed by Josh Miara. The Bowser Monsters defense has come to play today. Can Yellow Yoshi get anything to go? No. A quick 1-2-3 out yet again. This Bowser Monsters team is locked in. They realize one loss, and they're basically mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. They want to do everything they can to make it there. So here comes Paragoomba. Talk about unexpected home runs. This would be the king of it. Paragoomba trying to get something to go here. We'll just go straight to Daisy. Even with the defensive struggles, it has not been because of Daisy and Petey Piranha. They've been electric for this Daisy Flowers team. We could see a good hit from Yellow Pianta if we're not careful. It'll just be a contact hit, and that will get him to first base. Here comes Bowser. Can Bowser get another home run? And what a grab by Daisy. That'll be a double play to change sides. Like I said before, Bowser is the cog of this machine for the Bowser Monsters. The captain is literally the sole reason they were able to get a few wins by himself. He's going to have to be the X factor for them to win this game against the Daisy Flowers. Good hit over the middle. Baby Peach will get on first. Those flower spurts are going to be... They've been playing a factor in these past few weeks for the DK Jungle whenever that becomes, you know, a stadium they have to play in. So that's going to be a factor going forward as well. In the grand scheme of things, if both the DK Wilds and Bowser Monsters lose twice and the Eggs just win once, because of that tie, they would make the playoffs. So both those teams really need to lock in. What a grab from Paragoomba. Great athleticism. Oh, yeah. Here comes Luigi. Good hit will go. Make bases loaded. Baby Peach will not go home, so we have bases loaded with one out. We've seen Purple Toad and Boomerang Bro get home runs before. Can they do it again? Good contact. Hey, we'll get into the gap, and that was a run home for the Daisy Flowers. Make it 2! Luigi trying to make it 3, but he decides against it. What a throw! He baited him! Throwing the bunny throw home! He threw it to third! What heads-up play calling by the outfielder? My goodness, that's something I'm going to have to write down. I mean, what a play. Wow, just going to have to write that down for a possible top 10 play. Wow, that was insane. What a throw. And they're not even going to get to that one. Luigi just, I mean, it was the right call by Luigi just because he knew thought he was going to throw home, but the pump fake of all pump fakes. I mean, this outfield is starting to look really good for the Bowser Monsters. And won't grab there. That will be another run home for the Daisy Flowers. That has to go into the top 10 plays. I still can't believe that throw. The fake out of throwing home with the buddy throw. Throws it to third, gets Luigi out. They still need to get out of this inning because they only have 2 outs. But Magic Koopa has just not been a good pitcher all season long, and Bowser's forced to come in, and it's just, that's the reason that they've been losing a lot of these games. And good hit there, contact, it will send another run home, and oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, it's starting to get ugly. We're gonna see another buddy throw, this time trying to throw the Petey Piranha, that'll be safe. That's 4 straight runs for the Daisy Flowers. We can glaze that buddy throw all we want, but if the Daisy Flowers continue just to dominate on offense, it's going to become a real problem for the Bowser Monsters. And with Bowser coming in this early, doesn't spell anything good happening. And that'll just be a quick grab from Taylor McWee. They'll luckily get out of the inning, but now they need some more good juju to go their way. And I ain't talking about Juju Watkins. Here comes Josh Miara. Trying to get him to go for his team. That's a good hit to right field. Is that going to get over the foul pole? No. Yes, it will. Oh, my goodness. Bailed. Yet again! That's another home run for the rookies! Are you kidding me, Josh Miara? That barely hits the foul pole! 3-4! Insanity here at DK Jungle! The refs doing everything they can to keep the Bowser Monsters playoff hopes alive! Oh my goodness! And a good hit there from Taylor McGree will just easily be grabbed by Baby Peach. My goodness. The Bowser Monsters have come to play today. And besides one really bad rally, they've been on point most of this game. And just a hit over to PD Piranha. That'll be it out. They do shrink the lead to 1. But now they just gotta prevent the offensive spurts that can come from the Daisy Flowers at any point. That's the reason why they're already locked into the playoffs. They're so dangerous. They can score a lot in the little. Here comes a surprisingly good slugger. We were supposed to put Angel Hernandez is a crazy shout. I'm like, as much as I want to say that by definition that is correct, those home run calls, you just can't help but assume that they're getting bailed by the slimmest of margins in order to stay in this game. And a quick 1-2-3 out. Bowser Monsters will go back up. Top of the 5th. Can they get anything to go here? A run here will tie the game. All the scores they've had have been home runs. Surprisingly, no beanball there, but I digress. I get a good hit here over the middle. No one will grab it, so he will get on first. Here comes Magic Koopa. It's sort of a lackluster pitcher for the Bowser Monsters. I mean, we can blame Bowser all we want for certain things and just talking about how he's not been a good pitcher. It goes back to Magic Koopa not being a good pitcher either way, too. But here comes Paragoomba. Him getting on base would give a Grand Slam opportunity for Yellow Pianta. Can Paragoomba get anything to go here? Good hit. Will that drop? Yes, it will. Right in the gap, and that actually might set a run home. And the Buddy Throw will try and go home in time. Can Paratroopa get home? Close play. He will. Tie game. What a hit from Paragoomba, sending the tying run home, and now to take the lead using a decent hit from Yellow Pianta. And a good hit there. What? Almost grabbed by PD Piranha, but it was fumbled. That was a great effort by PD Piranha, but to no avail. So the Bowser Monsters will take the lead. Another RBI for Yellow Pianta. Here comes Bowser. Can Bowser get another home run and increase this lead by 3? So we see shades of old Bowser. That's deep to center field. No one's in the area. See you later. Shades of early season Bowser, where he had 4 home runs and 8 RBIs. It's a 4-run lead for the Monsters. And the Rex Mever's magic gave out sooner than Flame thought. So Daisy's gonna have to come in. Just a very inopportune time to come in. Now they're on the back foot. We've seen the Daisy Flowers defeat adversity before. But in this type of scenario, it's kind of insane. And that'll just be grabbed there. And oh, what a throw from Yoshi! And that will just be a quick out to Josh Miara. Oh, what a double play! What is happening? I'm trying to record one top 10 play. I get another. What a double play! The Bowser monsters will not be denied. But the Daisy Flowers, I've done what a double play to just prevent mere disaster. We knew that Daisy Flowers were good when it comes to internal defense in the infield, but my goodness, what a double play. Just all of those outs can be categorized under a top 10 play. Insane. This has been an insane start to week 12. Here comes PD Piranha trying to get something to go here. That will be line drive. That will drop. That will make it bases loaded. And the culprit for why this lead is the way it is, Rex Meavers makes up for it, brings one run home with the RBI. Daisy Flowers trying to chew away at this lead. They have 3 innings to do it. But what a double play by Taylor McWee getting out of the logjam. Like I said before, the Bowser Monsters are doing everything they can to keep their playoff hopes alive. And if it means taking down one of the top 3 teams in the SBA, that's what they'll do. The Bowser Monsters have been on a mission all game long. All they need is 2 innings. And their playoff hopes stay alive for one more week. And good grab from Rex Meavers, that'll be out. What is happening in this game? It's up to Daisy if he can get, she can get him out, but that won't be the case. Magic Koopa. Hey, Magic Koopa, got anything to go? Adding on to this lead for insurance would be huge. Quick 2 outs for Magic Koopa. And hit over the middle will drop. Paragoomba had a good hit last time. Can he get another one here? And what a grab from Hammer Bro. That will get at least 1 out. Roll advance runners to 3rd and 2nd. So a good RBI chance for Yellow Pianta with a good hit here. And a good hit over the middle. That ball will drop. That will send another run home. 9-5 Monsters. And just like that, that's another run for the Bowser Monsters. And for the Daisy Flowers, you have to assume they just took their foot off the gas because of them being already locked into the playoffs. Even though them trying to get into the bye week is so huge, yet seems like they just didn't care about this matchup. And the Bowser Monsters are making them pay for it. I've never seen the Bowser Monsters this locked in since week 3. Can the Bowser Monsters escape this inning? Or can the Daisy Flowers start to chew away at that lead? A good out from Josh Miara. Can Yellow Yoshi get anything to go? Bowser has been a surprisingly, even with the few RBIs allowed in the beginning. What a grab there from Taylor McWee. But besides a few of the RBIs allowed in the very beginning, it's been lights out for Bowser. He's had a great bounce back and he's been great pitching today. Can he continue that, or will that start to falter? Good grab from Paratroopa. We'll get them out of the inning. Bowser Monsters looking to add some insurance before going to the bottom of the 7th. Here comes Josh Miara. And just a good grab from PD Piranha to start off. For the Daisy Flowers, you need to play top tier defense and prevent any more runs from being allowed. And now it's another good grab from Rex Meavers. Taylor McWee, the last out of at least the beginning of the regular innings allowed. I mean, we say that that's usually the case, but we went to extra innings 2 times last week. Gonna be really interesting to see what happens here. So here comes the Daisy Flowers. They need 4 runs in the bottom of the 7th. Good hit over the middle. Luigi, that's a great way to start. You're gonna have to look for those contact hits, because you do not have that much to really go after. What a hit from Purple Toad. That's going to be a pop fly, though. Purple Toad was really looking for that home run hit. Nothing there, so that's 1 out. This would be a gigantic upset for the Daisy Flowers. They would be absolutely embarrassed with a loss here. And a good hit there. Will not get grabbed, so that will send Luigi over the 3rd. Runners on 1st and 3rd, so there is a chance here. PD Piranha could make this a 1-run game with a home run. And a good hit there, deep to center field. Will that be grabbed? And looks like it will be by Paragoomba. So that's 2 outs, but Luigi's gonna risk it and go home, and he will. So with 2 outs, you have 3 runs to grab it. You need 3 runs and the perfect rally amongst rallies. It starts with Rex Meavers. The person who basically lost this game for the Daisy Flowers is going to continue to lose the game, and the Bowser Monsters upset the Daisy Flowers! Unreal from front to end. The Bowser Monsters were lights out, and just the best team and the better team on the field. What a day from the Bowser Monsters, and obviously Josh Miara in the fielding and Yel Pianta in the batting will be your MVPs, but we will look at them in a second. Daisy Flowers, you just got nothing from your extra players. I mean, it just came down to pitching. Rex Beavers absolutely pooped his pants, for lack of a better word. A big upset, and Rex Beaver shows his true colors, and Daisy's forced to come in and doesn't do any better when it comes to batting. But look over to the Bowser Monsters. Yellow Pianta, clearly the MVP here, but also Josh Miara. I mean, the fielding there was fantastic from him as well. Fantastic outfield throwing plays as well. I mean, overall, just fantastic from the Bowser Monsters. And with that, their playoff hopes stay alive. And for the Daisy Flowers, this is a bad loss. And I don't know if that will affect them getting into the bye week as we get closer and closer to the playoffs. What a game. What a way to start out. Are you kidding me? There's like 2 top 10 worthy plays already. The fake buddy throw home just to throw it to 3rd. And then the double play. My God, dude. Like, what is anything, dude? What's life at this point? What a way to start out. Back like we never left, dude. Oh my goodness. Use Discord overlay while playing Dolphin. I don't want to do that. Please, thank you. All right. All right, next matchup is going to be really a sneaky big one. It's not really anything for the playoff race. I mean, for the Dinny Monkeys to stay alive in the playoff race, they just need to win a game, and I believe they're locked into the playoffs. But like you would need absolute disaster for them to miss it. But with that being said, they're going to face the Waluigi Spitballs in a possible preview for a playoff matchup. So definitely a big game, because a good bounce back from the Dinny Monkeys after the start of their season. So that is going to be a lot of fun. So let me get over to the Dinny Monkeys. Here we go. So Diddy Gong, Funky Kong, King K. Rool. What a giant, yeah, but I agree with Flutterman. What a giant upset. I thought that game was going to easily be a blowout, but that's the one game that I wasn't expecting. So yeah, I stand corrected. I got nothing to say. That was just a very, very impressive good win. I have nothing else to say about that. Toad, Big Luigi. Alright, let's put these lineups. Go down, we go to Toad. Yep, looks good. Toad, Diddy, Funky, King K. Rool, Brown Critter, Vanilla Me, Alright, so let's get into our next matchup. Already off to a roaring start, so. Week 12 of the SBA rolls on, and after an absolute upset by the Bowser Monsters, we have a little bit of a playoff preview with the Waluigi Spitballs and Diddy Monkeys. And for the Diddy Monkeys, they're 6-5 right now, and basically have a good shot of making the playoffs. I believe if they just need to win once, or the Eggs to lose once, so they will clinch that playoff spot no matter what. As long as they win one time throughout the season, or if the Yoshi Eggs lose once, like I said. But either way, I think this is still a playoff matchup. I mean, the Diddy Monkeys are red hot, winning 3 of their last 4. So, for the Waluigi Spitballs, coming off a tie, they're trying to at least get back into the win column. And a good little double play there. So here comes Funky Kong. Can we get a 1-2-3 out here? A deep drive to center field. That ball is hit to Jupiter. Oh my goodness, what a start! Surf's up! That's a 1-0 lead for the Diddy Monkeys! Wow! The solo home run is just very popular today amongst all the players. I mean, insane stuff. So here comes King K. Rool. Can he continue the home run rally? And that's another good hit, but that'll be instead of Pop Fly. Wow! I was not expecting that early. We know the Diddy Monkeys, when it comes to their power hitting, they easily have the advantage over the Waluigi Spitballs, but something to look out for. I mean, that team can score a lot in a little if everyone's on their game. And I think the key matchup we're going to see today is Red Shy Guy versus Baby DK. That outfield, 1-2 combo is going to be huge. A good hit from Hennesme. I think that's going to hit off the wall. No, that's going to get right to Shy Guy. Very close to a home run. But here comes Wario. Can Wario get anything to go here? Wario started being the contact guy for the Spitballs, but Brown Critter doesn't care. What a grab by Brown Critter. Just like that, the Diddy Monkeys will go back up. Brown Critter now will get a chance to hit a home run right after getting the Waluigi Spitballs off the field in the first inning. And nothing there. Vanilla Me can't get anything to go there. What's the story from last game? Rex Beaver's just absolutely having the worst game of his life. So that's going to be something to look out for Vanilla Me. Can he continue the momentum? When Vanilla Me's on, the Diddy Monkeys are such a complete team. He's gonna need to, because this Waluigi Spitballs team, they're not known for their home runs, but they're known for just getting runs in. This is a very, very smart team. And oh my goodness, the bad chemistry from Diddy Kong and King K. Rool is showing. So that's gonna probably be a factor going into the playoffs as well, as every run will count. For the Waluigi Spitballs, currently 7-3-1 after that tie. Right now, they're just trying to avoid having to play Wild Card Weekend, so that way they can focus on the series at hand and the semifinal and the SBA championship. But it'll be really interesting to see here. What a hit from Baby DK, and that will be foul, barely. If that was at DK Jungle, that probably would have been called a home run. But Diddy Kong can't grab it, so Baby DK will go to first base. Here comes Waluigi. Trying to get a good hit here. My goodness, but that'll be foul. And a good hit there from Waluigi will be pop fly to Monty Mole. Of course, Monty Mole not this week, but last week got player of the game. So, something to look out for. Here comes Red Shy Guy. Very underrated on the Diddy Monkeys team. Can I get there in time? No. And here comes Boo. I'll say this both of these outfields have been fantastic. Not in the sense of hitting per se on the Diddy Monkeys. Not the Diddy Monkey side. Yeah, the Diddy Monkey side, because they're up the bat. They haven't been the greatest when it comes to batting, but both these teams are great when it comes to fielding as well. So, gonna be really interesting. Oh, trying to go for it. Boo thought about going third, but decided to go back to second, and here's the key matchup. I mean, to be honest, when it comes to captain matchups, you know, based on which captain you want, as we see a pop fly there, I would rather take Waluigi rather than Diddy Kong at this point in the season, just because Waluigi has been all around just the better player. Diddy Kong, while a good infielder, is not have the good batting as Waluigi or the good pitching as Waluigi. So that's one home run. He's been absolutely great. A good hit there will make it bases loaded. So a little bit of a logjam for the Spitballs. They need to get out of it. But in order to do that, they had to strike out the big boy. Can they force a bad hit from King K. Rool? We could see a great hit here over the middle. That time it will be grabbed. The reach of Ultimate prevents disaster, and the Spitballs will go back out on offense. Bottom of the third. Here comes Blue Toad. Surprisingly, a surprising fun fact is just the amount of times that Toads in here have been like the unsung heroes when it comes to home runs, and that's another one! Blue Toad has been a sneaky great power hitter for this team, and he continues to show why. What a hit! And that will tie this game. And Baby Luigi won't get anything to go, so that'll be an out. Oh my goodness, that won't be an out! Baby Luigi will get on base because of the bad chemistry. So here comes Heizemi. We've seen his ability to want to hit nukes. Will he hit one here? And good hit there. That will be fair. That will send Baby Luigi the third. What a good hit from Heizemi. So now a little bit of a rally for the Spitballs. If you're the Diddy Monkeys, you need to get out of this inning as soon as possible because you could see a good hit here, but that will be a pop fly. As you see there, Baby Luigi is going to probably run home, and yes, he will. He will get home in time, so that will make it a one-run lead for the Spitballs. Obviously, for the Diddy Monkeys, they just clinch a playoff spot if they win one of their last 3 games, or the Eggs lose at least once. So, basically nothing to worry about. What a hit from Mario! That ball is sent to Jupiter, but the bunny jump can get there in time! What a good hit from Wario! But that will be grabbed at the last possible second. Here comes Ultimate. Over the middle. Almost grabbed by Brown Critter, though that will be a fair ball. Of course, D-Sleep, the coach of the Waluigi Spitballs, he has to be happy with how his team has done so far, currently being first in the SBA. And that's another reason why, because Tiny Kong gets an RBI double! Tiny Kong has been probably underratedly one of the best hitters, probably one of the best players on the Waluigi Spitballs. I mean, she's been fantastic all season long. D-Sleep has to be happy with her performance. But here comes Baby DK, and talk about a redemption story. I mean, ever since the start of that one home run that sort of gave Chet Meej a home run when their win over the Spitballs at Mario Stadium in Week 1, he's been fantastic, and that's another reason. That's an RBI double. That will send 2 runs home. And it's starting to get out of hand. And the Diddy Monkeys looking like they're on the back foot here. Up to Waluigi. Already a 4-run lead. Can he make it better? No, that will be a quickly out. And all the Mii's not having good days today on pitching. And it shows there. Waluigi Spitballs a 5-run inning, and now we're at the top of the 4th. And we can see a good hit here. Brown Critter, that's deep to right field, and that ball is gone! They're not dead in the water yet, thanks to Brown Critter. That makes it a 4-run lead. Or my apologies, that makes it a 3-run lead, even better. You needed that from Brown Critter just to make sure that you weren't just dead in the water. You just needed some sort of offense just to spark this team. And just like that, Vanilla Me will get on first. Yes, he will. A lot of outfielder plays thrown for outs today. It's just been a fantastic day overall. And trying to get a good hit is Monty Mo. He will. That will get 2 runners on. Here comes Red Shy Guy. Can Red Shy Guy continue the rally? That'll be a pop fly, but that'll be an out. And here comes Boo. Trying to get a good hit there. Will, and now we'll get bases loaded. Waluigi Spitball's stuck in a little bit of a conundrum. Bases loaded. Can they get out of it? And they can't! That sends a run home for the Diddy Monkeys. That sends 2 runs home for the Diddy Monkeys. That's going to possibly send 3 runs home if they're not careful. But they actually get the outs for the 3rd one. They got greedy. They thought they could tie the game. But unfortunately not. An absolute miscue from the outfield sends 2 runs home. Diddy Kong trying to get something to go here. That will just be a quick out. Close game. Bottom of the 4th. We're officially halfway through. So the Waluigi Spitballs trying to retake that lead. At least increase it. Re-increase it. Don't know the exact word for it, but Blue Toad, we could see another home run if we're not careful. And good hit there from Blue Toad. That will get Blue Toad on first. I mean, the Toads in this game, especially in the SBA, have been fantastic players. when we get into the SBA draft in the offseason, that's going to be something to really look out for. As we see a good double play there, but Baby Luigi, with the short feet he does, will get on first base. Here comes the German giant Heisenme. Here comes, and almost at Heisenme, but Heisenme. And that will get runners on first and second. Waluigi Spitballs, they sort of need to win this game. Because with a loss here, and the Bowser Jr. rookies possibly winning on Game of the Week, could really affect the lineups and just affect everything going on. But I mean, it's really a battle of 1 and 2 seeds, because being completely honest, with the Daisy Flowers loss there, so it gives the Spitballs a little bit of a cushion, but it means the Mario Fireballs could easily get back into that, bye-week conversation when it comes to overall, because especially with a Spitballs loss and a Fireballs win, that would just absolutely jungle up the standings. So that's interesting to see why. That's interesting to see if they would absolutely go for it. Good hit there from Alton. Me will get in the gap. I will increase the lead to 2. Of course, how good the Miis are for the Waluigi Spitballs is going to be the driving factor for them going far in the playoffs. But here comes Tiny Kong. Tiny Kong trying to increase the lead for the Spitballs. Good hit there. We'll get in the gap, and that'll send another run home. That will be a dive. No one's going for it. How about that? That's going to send 3 runs home if they're not careful, and it will. Miscommunication between Shy Guy and Boo. And just like that, that's another 3 runs. And it's starting to get ugly for the Spitballs. And a little bit of a game. The game's starting to bug out a little bit. They can't believe what they're seeing either. So here comes Diddy Kong, forced to come in after 9 runs allowed. And that will just be a quick out and change sides. And here comes the Diddy Monkeys. Right when they make it a 1-score game, they immediately let the lead go back up to 5. But a good hit there from Funky Kong will at least get him on first. And here comes Waluigi. Waluigi trying to get a good hit there. And King K. Rool, that will go off the wall. Funky Kong is going to go to third. What a good hit from King K. Rool. And they just take Waluigi out. They don't risk it. They bring in Wario. He's been fantastic in these late game situations. So I don't hate the call, but it could end up in disaster as we see almost a home run from Brown Critter. Good hit there, but that will be a double play that will send a run home. So at minimum that you can say is at least you've shrunk the lead a little bit. Now to get anything going. D-Sleep said it best in the YouTube chat. Defense is optional in this game, let me tell you. But like I said before, if you guys aren't a part of the YouTube live streams, they're live streamed every Wednesday and Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you pop out to those and make sure you subscribe to keep up with everything in the SBA. We're getting very close to the playoffs. We're getting very close to the All-Star game as well. That's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll see how that goes. Waluigi's going to get a double here. Good double from Waluigi. Back to his double ways. A few weeks ago is when he was getting doubles out the wazoo. I mean, he was getting them every single chance he got. Good hit there from Blue Toad. We'll get into the gap. And that'll get runners on first and third. Here comes Baby Luigi. No outs. But the Spitball's just trying to increase this lead. Waluigi just didn't decide to go for home initially, but goes later. That was questionable running from Waluigi, but they increased the lead to 5. Good hit there, but what a grab from Brown Critter! That's a triple play! My goodness me! Just writing that down, what a triple play there from Brown Critter. That was all him. Basically, a individual triple play. We've never seen that before. But fantastic showing from Brown Critter. He's trying everything he can to keep the Diddy Monkeys into this game. And a good hit there from Red Shy Guy will drop into the gap, and that will send Monty Mole to third. Boo can get a good hit here of Wario. As long as this game doesn't go to extra innings, I think 3 innings is sort of perfect for Wario's repertoire. And that will send a run home, but they will get the double play, get the 2 outs. Those 1 goal is to get Toad out before the main people come up for the Diddy Monkeys. And that's not going to be the case. That will get him at least on first base, and it will. And what? I wasn't even looking at the screen. Toad decided to go for 2. I wasn't even paying attention. Why would he go for 2 there? What? Did y'all see that? Because I didn't. I wasn't even looking at the screen. What? Oh, what is happening in this week? Toad decided to go for 2 even though they caught the ball while he was at first. So, so like a normal human, I thought he was going to stay at first base, but nevertheless, Waluigi Spitballs have 2 runners on with no outs. What is happening? I honestly don't understand anything of what's happening, to be honest. And hit there, but that would be a double play. That will send Hennesme to third. What? Man, whoever controls the Diddy Monkeys is going to need to control their base running. And that will be fair. Good hit from Tiny Kong. That will send a run home. Yeah, I guess Toad stopped, debated going second, but decided to go a little later than usual and send a run home. But now it's getting ugly. Now it's getting ugly for the Diddy Monkeys. And what looked like a close game is starting to possibly look pretty bad. Good hit from Waluigi. My goodness, that'll be foul. And oh my goodness, is that a first Waluigi home run? No, that's going to be foul again. Waluigi is just begging for the home run. And when you won't get it, oh my goodness. A Waluigi home run would feed generations, but instead it's a 6-run game. Here comes Blue Toad. We've seen a home run from him earlier today. Can he get another one? And good hit there. Will that be a pop fly? Yes, it will. They're going to run the bases just on case that there's another baby DK situation from week 1, but that won't be the case. So now the Diddy Monkeys need 6 runs to tie and the top of the 7th. Can they do it? They're at the best part of the lineup to at least start the rally. So if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be these 3 guys to really start it for them. The captain. Trying to get something to go here. Mario trying to close out this game for the Waluigi Spitballs. Get him back in the win column. And that'll just be grabbed by Baby Luigi. Bad first out. So now you need to basically play perfect baseball. Trying to get a good hit there. And that'll be foul. And it looks like that one win for the Diddy Monkeys will not come this week. They do get on base with Funky Kong. Maybe the commentator curse strikes again. But the way it's looking on offense, I don't know if there's going to be any chance of a comeback. It started out good, but then trailed off a little bit. But you got 2 runners now. Funky Kong's risking it and going the third, and he will get it. Will the commentator curse strike again? Brown Critter trying to get a good hit there to left field, and that ball is gone. No! Grabbed at the last second, but Funky Kong will go home even with 2 outs. Now you need 5 runs. What a grab from Baby DK and Baby Luigi. The bunny jump comes through in the clutch. And over the middle, that's exactly what you need. You just need to start a rally. You've gone through all of your power hitters. Now it's time to clutch up or shut up. Can Monty Mole continue to rally? Or will the Waluigi Spitballs get back in the win column and be the sole person with 8 wins in the SBA so far? And that will just be not grabbed by Hesme. My goodness, and King K. Rool is going home. 4-run game. What bold running from King K. Rool. Out of all people of looking athletic, I was not expecting King K. Rool to be the top of that list, but here we go. Here comes Red Shy Guy. Could we see a good hit here? Over the middle. Ultimate cannot get it. So base is loaded. You need Boo to have a decent hit for the first time in his life. Just to prevent outs. Whether or not they get runs, whether it's one or a lot, is going to be not the question. But Ultimate, what a grab to end the game! The reach from Alton Me means the Waluigi Spitballs are the first team to reach 8 wins in the SBA season for Season 1. Game tried to lag out on us, but no dice. And as we look at our MVP of the game, without a doubt, it's been Baby DK, possibly throwing himself in the MVP conversation. I mean, he's been fantastic all season long. So we'll look at the Diddy Monkeys really quick. And they had a great game. They gave it everything they could. It's just the late game situations wasn't enough. And to be honest, Vanilla Me sort of cracked right when you didn't need him to. It was just the worst case scenario for that. Everyone else did pretty decent. Diddy Kong not having a good day at all. So something to monitor. Looking over at the Waluigi Spitballs. So yeah, Baby DK easily, with the fielding, is your MVP. But 100 batting from Tiny Kong, not Tiny Kong. Is it Tiny Kong? Yeah, it is Tiny Kong. I've been off for like a few days. Give me a break. Great day. I mean, Tiny Kong and Baby DK throwing themselves in the MVP conversation. But I mean, with that, the Waluigi Spitballs, no matter what, will be the sole proprietor of the #1 seed going into Week 13. And for the Diddy Monkeys, they need at least 1 win to lock themselves into the playoffs. And they'll hope to get that next week. How the fuck Texas Tech winning? How does that make any sense? So stop current emulation and then reset it, and then we are good. Next game is one that I'm ready for. Mushbrain, are you ready? Mushbrain, are you ready to make the playoffs? KJ, if you're able to jump in VC, because you are my standings guy, you are my guy, I'm sort of like a live reporter, I could... Yeah, no, Tiny Kong just had a fantastic day batting too. You cannot doubt that for a second. But we're going to Yoshi Park, baby. I thought this was going to be game of the week, but fortunately the DK Wilds have no aura, so we're going to have to force ourselves to go to Yoshi Park during the day, so here we go. If you are available, KJ, just jump into the broadcast booth, because I think I made that commissioners that can hop in and stuff like that. So Analytic nerds. You nerds. Alright. DK Wilds. Let me get them first. Make sure to get the music right this time too. I don't know why I just decided to not get them right last time. Koopa? Koopa. Fuck you. I love Koopa. Blue Critter. Kong. I think it's green and who? Green and yellow, right? Oh, that's the entire team. Okay, Green Shy Guy. Birdo. King Boo. Blue Pianta. Blue Noki. Boshi. Peach. And Trey Mears. Okay, let's do the Yoshi Eggs first. So it's Green Shy Guy. That's not Green Shy Guy. Fourth is Yoshi. Fifth is Blue Pianta. Sixth is Blue Noki. Praying for... Dude, if you tie again, I think KJ will actually kill you. I think that will probably happen. Is this? I think Blue Noki's in the outfield. Last time I checked. Yeah. Blue Noki. Or Blue Yoshi's in left field. Blue Noki's in right field. I almost threw Blue Pianta at pitcher. Whoops! Alright, that looks good. Alright. Oh. So that looks good. Down to the DK Wilds. Orange me first. I will force fire JJ. If you can join VC real quick, the broadcast booth, let me know. It won't be for the entire game. It will just be for asking like standings questions. Because I think this is a do or die game. I could be wrong. I wanted just to double check with you on that. Everyone's Donkey Kong, Dry Bones. Yellow Magic Koopa. Blue Critter. I think you're there. You're here. I know you're here. Let me check and make sure first. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to assume Blue Critter. Who was in first place? Green Magic Koopa at shortstop. Lineup is good. I'll just join whenever if you're able to. No rush. Here we go. Week 12 of the SBA rolls on, and what I thought was going to be voted as Game of the Week decided to be put to the back burner. So it'll be the game right before Game of the Week because this is a possible playoff elimination matchup with the Yoshi Eggs and the DK Wilds. So that's something to look out for. We'll get with our standings expert, Mr. KJ, in a second just to make sure I'm not completely wrong in that case, but definitely looking at the standings and just looking at the clinching scenarios. For the DK Wilds, as we see a good hit there, but that'll be foul. I mean, for the Yoshi Eggs, they need to clinch a win. They need a win, and the Wilds and Monsters to lose twice. Good double play there for Magic Koopa. And then they either need the Eggs to win twice, and both the Wilds and Monsters to lose just once. And as you can see, that's a little harder than expected because the Monsters won against the Daisy Flowers of all people, so they're still in the race. So, very interesting. For the DK Wilds, they need to win out and the Eggs to lose twice, or the Wilds to win 2 games and the Eggs to lose out. So, this playoff race isn't completely done, but this would be a huge game for the Yoshi Eggs to win to really hinder any chance of the DK Wilds making it and backing themselves into the playoffs. So here comes Dark Bones. Whoever loses this game is going to actually be bottom of the SBA leaderboard. So that's going to be interesting. Bottom of the SBA leaderboard and standings. With the Bowser Monsters getting a surprising win today, so it's going to be very interesting to see who it is. And a good hit there from Donkey Kong. That's deep to center field. Can the buddy jump get there in time? It can. No luck there from the chemistry. And Donkey Kong tried to take advantage of them getting to it late because of the train trying to wait for it. But they still get to the ball. And the big story over the past few weeks of the SBA is the fact that King Boo is back. Or is he? It's the biggest story going into it because he had a fantastic re-debut with the Yoshi Eggs in a tie against the Waluigi Spitballs. So it's going to be up to them. And it's going to really be up to King Boo to sort of make it into the playoffs because he's going to be the heart and soul of this team. Him and Blue Pianta, who's up right now, is trying to get something to go here. And that's a strikeout for Dark Bones! Look at Bones laughing at his opponent. What a strikeout against Blue Pianta. Trying to get a good hit there, but this infield of Magic Koopa has been fantastic. Of course, when Mushbrain's saying the train causes a home run, it's because Birdo has the only home run in the train bucket this season at Yoshi Park. It was fantastic, but then they went on to lose, I think, 11-2 against the rookies. So it was a very anticlimactic home run, but it was fun for the moment. Here comes Yellow Magic Koopa. Can you get anything to go here? The suction of Birdo says otherwise! But something to look out for there. Even with the double play working, bad chemistry between Birdo and Peach. So that's something to look out for going forward. Good hit there from Blue Critter. Possibly move him to second base, and he will. And here comes Dixie Kong, an RBI chance to bring Blue Critter home and get the first points on the board for the DK Wilds. And trying to get a good hit there. Will get it, and that will possibly send him home. And it looks like it will. Deciding against the buddy throw just because the buddy throw would have made him hit the train. But just like that, Dixie Kong helps send Blue Critter home and gets the first run on the board. Here comes Green Magic Koopa. DK Wild sort of need to win this game to stay alive, because the Yoshi Eggs have that advantage with that tie against the Waluigi Spitball. So they're basically a half a game behind now. So there's really a must win if you really think about it, because then they would need a lot of stuff to go their way if they do not win this game, but still want to make the playoffs. Suction from Birdo says otherwise! Birdo has been fantastic all season long, a better record, and she would be in the MVP conversation. Here comes Trey Mears. And Trey Mears get anything to go here over the middle, and that'll be out. Here comes Blue Yoshi. In order for them to win this game, what a grab from Yellow Magic Koopa. It's really the infielder of these Magic Koopas who have been fantastic, but Dark Bones also needs to have a fantastic day pitching as well. Because when he's on, when it comes to pitching, the DK Wilds are unstoppable. Trying to get over the middle, and Peach will get on first. Here comes Green Shy Guy. Can Green Shy Guy get anything to go? In the middle, and oh, Yellow Magic Koopa will get to it. So here we go, bottom of the third. And that'll be a quick out for EJ Myrons. I believe that's CJ Myrons, but hopefully I put it in the right me. all SBA commissioner stuff aside, that I can't get them. I keep getting them confused because they're twins. I can't see color, and I think it's just because I'm stupid, not because I'm actually colorblind. But here we go. Here comes Donkey Kong. And a good hit there from Donkey Kong will at least get him on base. It'll be off the wall. That'll be a single. And oh, a good hit there from Dry Bones. That's deep to left field. Will that be off the wall? Will that be a home run? And that will be off the wall. Donkey Kong trying to go home, and the bunny throw will get there in time. Not the worst play call from Donkey Kong, trying to steal home after making it the third, but the bunny throw was just there in time. What a play. And getting a check-in from our standings expert when it comes to the clinching scenarios for the Yoshi Eggs. The Eggs can still miss if they win. They need to lose both of their games while the Wild win both of their games. So, definitely something to look out for. So basically, if Eggs win this game, it's going to really put the DK Wilds on the back burner when it comes to trying to make the playoffs. This would be a huge win for the Yoshi Eggs, trying to inch their way to the playoffs when it just seemed bleak and grim for most of it. Comes Yoshi. Can Yoshi get anything to go? Another strike. And just over the middle, we'll get him on base. This is a big matchup, like we said before. Playoff implications on the line to see who gets in and who's out. Big thing to note that was just informed to me by KJ. If the Eggs lose today, then by definition the Diddy Monkeys will clinch a playoff spot, even with the loss today. So that's going to be really big to see if that's going to be the case. So the DK Wilds winning this will keep the chaos of that fight for the 6th and 5th seed still alive, so gonna be really interesting. So here we go, bottom of the 4th, 1-0 game, very slow, methodical game. Hit by Yellow Magic Koopa will be a pop fly. And Blue Critter, get anything to go here. Good hit there, and that will probably be another pop fly. Train just got past, so no train today. Trying to look for the 1-2-3 out if you're the Yoshi Eggs. Just trying to get this game even by first off playing great defense as well. And get it there, but that will go right to Yoshi. Here comes Trey Mears. Just whiffs on the first one. That's going to be strike one. And over the middle, we'll get him on base. And trying to get a good hit there. Just a sacrifice bunt, but the bad chemistry. Yoshi did his homework, so now there's 2 runs on, but now it's Princess Peach. Not knowing for her hitting, she has to really determine herself to really be a good hitter for this case. But that's going to possibly be a triple play, but they'll just keep it as a double play. Of course, Princess Peach brought in via trade from the Mario Fireballs. And ever since then, the Mario Fireballs has been good, so if that's an indication of anything, let me tell you. But good throw there. That'll be an out. Very low scoring defensive slugfest for both of these teams. Yoshi Eggs can't get any offense to go. I mean, other than the one run allowed, King Boo has been fantastic all game long. So, even with a loss here, the Eggs should not feel bad about how King Boo has been performing. He's been the most polarizing player in the SBA because of how topsy-turvy he's been. But with him playing like this in the back half of the season, you have to worry that he probably will get saved in the draft pool whenever that happens. So, something to look out for. CJ Myron's good hit there will get him on base. Or not CJ Myron's, EJ Myron's. I keep getting the Twins mixed up because I made them the exact same. I think that's the definition of twins, but I digress. Here we go. Good hit there. I forget that CJ Myron's is on the Mario Fireballs. I need to remember that. It's been a little bit, took a little bit of a bi-week hiatus to try and do a broadcasting gig, but that broadcasting gig got canceled, so see how that went. As we see a good hit there, the right field, and that should be grabbed as long as the train isn't there, and that will be the case. Donkey Kong trying to go for the kill shot home run, but nothing there. So even with the 1-run lead, the DK Wilds are sort of scarily holding on to that lead by a thin thread. So the Yoshi Eggs have 2 more attempts to get 1 run to tie this game, 2 to take the lead. And what a story for King Boo. Another home run would just add to his second half legacy. You're at the good part of your lineup for the Yoshi Eggs. You need to get something good to go here. And a hit there will get off the train. So at minimum, King Boo will get on first base. Here comes Birdo. Can Birdo get anything to go here? What a hit from Birdo! Oh my goodness, that's fair. That's off the wall. I thought that was a home run line drive, but nothing there. So here comes Yoshi. The rally's starting for the Yoshi Eggs. Prevent the triple play. That's all you care about at this point in the game. And that's not going to be the case. That's a triple play. The commentator curse strikes again. The Magic Koopa infield continues to be really good for the DK Wilds. Unreal stuff, and now here we go. DK Wilds can add on to their lead before the Yoshi Eggs take the field for the final time on offense. What a hit! That ball's belted to center field, and that ball is gone! That might be the dagger! 2-0 Wilds! The DK Wilds know how important this game is to them, and they're winning this game just to keep their playoff hopes alive. And for the Yoshi Eggs, they're easily on the back foot here, not to the fault of King Boo. I mean, he's done everything right this game for the most part, just that his team has not been helping him out whatsoever. The team really has been King Boo, Birdo, and no one else. So, and another good grab from Yoshi. At least Yoshi's showing up. And here comes Dixie Kong. Okay, gonna hit over the middle, and it will. Bush Ranger saying in chat, we're ready for a Blue Pianta masterclass in pitching. I mean, sure. I would only do it if you're mathematically eliminated from the playoffs. Otherwise, that would be hilariously funny. Throw him in there. Have King Boo be a closer, but throw Blue Pianta in. That'd be interesting. Good drop there. So the rally's starting to work for the DK Wilds. Bad spot if you are the Yoshi Eggs. You already had the 2 outs, but now you have bases loaded. Can EJ Myron's get something to go? And hit over the middle. They can't grab it. That will send another run home. And they said enough's enough. Close game. Instead of throwing in Peach, they throw in Birdo. So they throw in Birdo at pitcher. Interesting call by Coach Mushbrain. And a good hit from Dark Bones! And that ball is gone! The first Grand Slam in SBA history! A history-defining home run! The DK Wilds are not dead yet! And that's a 7-0 lead! What a strange call from Mushbrain to throw in Birdo over Peach. And they don't go for the bunny jump! Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to Yoshi X Baseball! That's 8-0 Wilds! What happened in the past 3 pitches that has absolutely destroyed this team? It was held together with glue. Oh, and they finally get out of the inning. Oh my goodness. I have one question to ask the coach of the Yoshi Eggs, aka Mushbrain. Do you believe in miracles? The rally of all rallies is going to be needed to win this game. Good hit there. We'll get him on base. That's all you care about at this point. Here comes Blue Noki. Can Blue Noki continue the rally for the Yoshi Eggs? From the middle will be grabbed by Green Magic Koopa, and they will get the out. They will advance Blue Pianta to second, though. Bad out to take, though. Over the middle, and that will be grabbed by Green Magic Koopa, and that's another out. Perfect baseballs needed for the Yoshi Eggs to not get shut out. And that will be an actual good hit. So at minimum, they will get a run home. Make it look less embarrassing. And it goes back to the fact that the game was really not out of hand with King Boo and that pitcher, but the moment they throw Birdo in, everything just went sideways. I mean, I've never seen a game turn on its head that quick. So here comes Green Shy Guy. Green Shy Guy, get anything to go. And that will just be grabbed by Green Magic Koopa. The DK Wilds survive a possible playoff eliminating game and absolutely smother the Yoshi Eggs late in the game to win it. And it goes back to Mushbrain, throwing in Birdo over Princess Peach at pitcher. And I mean, without a doubt, the MVP is Dark Bones. I mean, basically sealing the game for the DK Wilds. What a day. We'll look at them in a second. Yoshi Eggs, I mean, King Boo had a great day pitching, only allowing 3 runs for the most part, but the moment Birdo gets thrown in for pitcher instead of Princess Peach, it just goes south. I mean, I've never seen it go that south that quick. Yoshi Eggs still played a fantastic game, but it just wasn't enough. But here comes the DK Wilds. Obviously, Dark Bones really led your team. Really the only one that really did good. Dixie Kong got some RBIs in as well, but that was the difference maker. Throwing Birdo in means the Yoshi Eggs have a harder path to make it to the playoffs. And for the DK Wilds, they survive another week. Oh my god, Mushbrain. Why did the CPU throw in Birdo? Why? Why did the CPU throw in Birdo? Why the hell did the CPU throw in Birdo when they should have thrown it in Peach? Dude, if you miss the playoffs by like 1 or half a game, oh, dude, if you miss the playoffs by half a game because the CPU threw Birdo in, dude, I would be so. I don't want to see that. All right, let me get Florida Man in here. I'm just gonna pull you into the broadcast booth. So I know you're talking to KJ right now. There he is.
Hello.
There he is. I have to turn off like Discord overlay for this shit. Hold on. Alright, I still gotta edit the laps and shit so we can talk freely. Freedom of speech. But
are you sure you want to give me that right?
Nah.
You sure?
I don't know. Probably not, I'm gonna be honest. But I wanted to get you and Pizza in because this would be the Florida Bowl, but unfortunately he can't.
Oh, they're nerds at his D&D club.
Yeah, D&D, bro. Yeah. I don't like the changes. Yes, Discord. That's the choice I'm gonna make. So I mean, while we're here with you, before we get into the actual recording, how do you feel about this game? You feeling good? You feeling?
No.
No, just straight up no.
No.
Good to know that you have no faith in your team.
I can't say it right now, but it works somehow. In another Discord server.
Oh well. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody watches this. Nobody watches this.
Well, obviously, and also it's like the hardos for the SFA who are in here. Yeah, imagine going to Dungeons and Dragons when fucking Mario Super Sluggers, when Red Critter's playing, when Fireball, like I don't understand it, dude.
Dude's not even paying attention to D&D. He's watching March Madness.
Why am I not surprised? Anyways.
Like, I'm not even kidding.
And the thing is, I'm not surprised. But yeah, this is our special guest. And you can say hello to the 10 people in chat. Or
Greetings,
5.
my name is Florida Man.
Yes.
Coach of the Mario Fireballs. We are anticipating a wildcard exit in the playoffs.
Yes. You know what? That's the spirit. That's what I love to hear. All right, let me get this all set up. Hammer, bro. I'm actually gonna get the right EJ Myrons or CJ Myrons, bro. I'm gonna keep messing up those names. It's been a minute. When I'm knocked out of my groove, bro, it's bad, dude. It's so bad. All right, let me. All right, Bowser Jr. rookies. Wiggler. Shy guy. But yeah, I'll just add. It's just like I'll ask you questions throughout the game, shit like that. This is going on YouTube, so like it's like with the watch party, don't be dumb. Lack of a better word, just don't be dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me turn you up a little bit. You guys can hear him, right? Oh, I had you turned down. That's why.
Yeah, I turned myself down. Do my real name? Hell no.
Turned down for what? All right, let me.
No, I'm not surprised you turned me down. I actually turned myself down in Discord just earlier, so...
Bro can't even date himself. Nasty where it comes from.
What the fuck?
Who am I missing? Am I dumb? Red. Oh, Red Magic Koopa. I am stupid. Look at me go, dude. Look at me. I'm so inspirational. Boston.
Dude, what sucks is I'm behind you on stream.
Oh, I'm gonna be streaming it to you. So you don't have to worry about that. YouTube delay is just so wonder. Do your real name FM?
No.
Agreed. Okay.
No.
All right. You're there. You're there. You're there. You're there. Did I do that right? Oh my goodness! I'm just better. All right. Mario Fireballs. Second base Hammer Bro. I think Mario is at third. Yeah, they basically did the lineup for me. And CJ Myers is in. Alright, so let me
make sure it's not EJ this time around.
Yeah, no, I double checked. I literally quadruple checked to make sure that wasn't the case. Alright, there we go. There you should be able to see it. Let me see if you see the screen.
Beautiful. I can see it moving too.
Alright, so just for the introductory part, since it's recording, let me do my yapping and then I got you.
Yep.
And let's get into game of the week. I made it nighttime, right? I didn't make it nighttime. Okay. I did like double check because I'm all over the place. Alright, here we go. Welcome in to the Week 12 SBA Game of the Week. Not like last time when I said Week 7, but here we go, the second half of the Florida Bowl. And here with me, my special guest for this game is going to be the coach of the Mario Fireballs, Coach Florida Man. Florida Man, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great so far. I don't know if I'm going to be doing great. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be doing great after this game, but
I mean, hey, you know what?
So far, it's been a great day.
It's the blind positivity that gets you. So obviously, we know at least for my goodness, what a grab from Green Critter, double play. But we know already that you are locked into the playoffs. I mean, you're basically right now fighting for that bye, but with the Bowser Jr. Rookies win today, I mean, with a win against the rookies, you're now the second seed. So, what did you say to your players before the game? Oh, as we see a beanball! Did you say to injure them? Florida Man, shame on you.
I may or may not in this league. I've done it in another league, but not this league. No.
Bush League coming from the Mario Fireballs. Is that going to be an out? No, Fireballs just went the third. But
no.
I mean, what did you tell your players going into this game? Because this is a big game, trying to get into that, bye week seed.
Take the anger from the last game and release it all.
I mean, last game was just absolutely embarrassing. I think you can agree with that. I mean, and just an absolute wall of play. It was 18-0 before we saw that, but a good hit from Red Critter, and that ball is gone. And oh no, it's starting. Inopportune time for the gag in the outfield. The sewage blows up, and that's a quick 3-run lead.
You know what? I'm just not even. Nah.
Just not the best start for the Mario Fireballs. Let me tell you, just unfortunate.
Oh, you don't think?
And yeah, it's just a rough estimate, Let's see a good hit there from Wiggler, and that's going to be a base hit single. And I mean,
anyways,
I mean, might as well just talk about other stuff while we're, doing it. I mean, talk about MVP conversations. He can't enter it because he entered in the league so late this season. How pleasantly surprised have you been with Green Critter? I mean, he's been fantastic for the Fireballs ever since he joined.
He's been great so far. Like, if he was here at the beginning of the season, I'd be confident we'd have 1 or 2 more wins at least.
Yeah,
like we wouldn't have lost to the.
He entered late in the season. So as you see, a good hit there from Emerald, but can the blaze jump get there in time? Yes, it can.
Yeah, I'm feeling.
I mean, you say that's an automatic catch every single time, Florida Man, but I mean, we've seen catches before that.
I don't think I have Hammer Bro leading off.
It may. I thought I edited the lineups. Oh well. Anyways. I know, I did edit the lineups. I don't think.
You also said Baby Mario and Red Noki flips.
Oh.
In the outfield.
Whoops.
That's whatever. It's not going to make a difference.
It's good to experiment, If you already think you're going to lose this game, I thought I switched it, so that's on me. If you want to reset the game, you can.
It's fine.
We are in the bottom of the first, but I mean, Red Critter already sort of crushed your dreams. It seems like.
If I was fighting for a playoff spot, yes, but as of now, no.
Oh, maybe nope. That's probably gonna get there in time. Yes. I mean, we talk about like I said before all that. We were talking about the buddy jumps, how they haven't been automatic today, but I think that's just because of Yoshi Eggs Baseball being Yoshi Eggs Baseball. I mean, what an ending to that game that was. So
the Yoshi eggs are not great.
I mean, they were pretty decent. I mean, King Boo was doing great. Then they don't put in Princess Peach. They put in Birdo. And obviously they're going to falter. I mean, they could have easily at least kept that game formidable instead of having it, the first Grand Slam in SBA history. So, I don't know.
Also, Florida survives. Moving on to the Final Four.
Oh, unfortunate for Texas Tech.
Yeah, I kind of needed that though, because if they win the Natty, I get 100K next season. Thank God.
I mean, for UTEP, UTEP and Mario Fireball's budget are combined at what, $5, give or take. I think it's
A bit over 5
Yeah,
grand, but most of that,
a little bit over 5 grand, but that 5 grand's going to UTEP. So
yeah, all of that's going to
Florida man's pitch to free agents this coming year is going to be, lunch pails,
hookers and blow.
Yeah,
hookers and blow.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. That's what my pitch is.
I mean, if you were at Wario City, it would make more sense. I mean, it's just the nighttime city. A rare miss from Chet Meej. Didn't matter. The run was going to count either way, but quick 4-0.
It's already over. Pack it up.
I mean, you say that, but I mean, you can score a lot and a little quick. I mean, I will say, the reason you're in this position to begin with, being locked into the playoffs, I mean, making sure that Fireball doesn't have a home run and a commentator curse it. What has your opinion been?
Oh my God!
That's what. Thank God I held my breath, trying to get to the bite jump. They will. So that will send a run home if they're not careful, and it will.
Yeah, it's definitely going home way too far.
5-0 for the rookies, but I mean, he's already coming out. But I mean, just a bad day in general. But overall, I mean, you have to think that Blooper is sort of the reason you're at this record in the first place, just because he came over from the Daisy Flowers. He was underutilized, and he became one of the best pitchers in the SBA.
He's very hit or miss. It's either he gives up a ton of runs or he's perfect. There's no in between.
Yeah, as we see a good double play from Green Critter, at least gets them out of the inning. And I think the biggest thing is that it's finding that offensive identity for the Mario Fireballs. I think you can agree. I mean, you would hope that would be the case with Green Critter, but I think I'll ask you, like, who do you think needs to step up more for this team?
I'd say probably Mario. Like, he has power. We've seen him hit home runs before.
He had that home run stretch where he had like 3 home runs and something else. It was like 3 home runs in 2 games or something like that. He was automatic. I mean, he was great, but ever since then, he went back to being like a contact hitter. So
yeah, that's what we need to see more out of him.
If I see a Baby Mario home run, I might delete the YouTube channel. I'm not gonna. Oh no. Oh, thank God. No. Okay. Baby Mario wanted the SBA to be deleted. My goodness. Well, obviously the whole team needs to step up KJ. That's a great point. But in general, just the offensive identity is huge. I mean, Green Critter is going to be a huge part of that, probably going forward for you, I believe. Even if it is a first round exit. I mean, like I said, it's a wild card. So even if you get into a wild card game, anything can happen. Craziness can happen where one team just doesn't show up. So it's really about making it to that second round.
What are you doing, Green Critter?
Good swing by Critter. No good. We see a good hit there, and that could be back. Can the bite jump get there in time? And that will be off the wall. No, they just don't go for it. Home run!
Let's go!
A miscommunication by the outfielders. That's 2 runs for the Fireballs. Talk about Mario Fireballs, Florida man. Mama mia. What was that? An obvious communication issue. I mean, I know it's early in the game, Florida man, so there's a lot of time left, and that's a good sign of things to go. Wiggler is just a massive unit. But, I mean, I think your goal, as a team, you have to get Red Magic Koopa off the mound, because we've seen Bowser Jr. just be horrific in relief. He has like a 5 or 6 in pitching, but he has been terrible every single time he's been thrown into situations where he has to go longer than 2 innings.
Yeah, trying to get Red Magic Koopa out there as soon as possible is obviously the goal here.
And Red Critter had something to say about it, but luckily it's pop fly. I mean, that's sewage all over babies. It just multiple times today.
Hey,
you heard me. Anyways, we're going to get into it. But
I thought I did hear you correctly there.
I don't know what you're talking about. Here comes Wiggler. Wiggler kind of been underperforming for a man of his ability all season long. What
are you doing, Mario?
We've seen flashes here and there, but it's going to be really interesting to see what happens there. Trying to grab it was Baby Mario, just a little off.
Oh, what are you doing?
I keep forgetting Blue Shy Guy of all people is on this team. Like, he's like that kid
He's invisible.
Well, no, he's like that dude in the school project that like, oh yeah, I'll help you with Yeah, Blue Shy Guy is like the person who's like with you on the group project but does one slide, and then he just like absolutely screws off. Like he just, I don't think I've ever seen Blue Critter have a positive play for the rookies.
Blue Shy Guy, yeah, like absolute non. What are you doing, Hammer Bro?
Just a bad hit by Hammer Bro goes right to Red Critter. Wonder if they're gonna take him out. He is tired. Maybe
on Yellow Toad Nuke. We've seen it before.
Maybe it's time for Pizza to invest in some Toadsworth NFT. You know, get Toadsworth back on the mound. You know.
Come on, let's see a Yellow Toad Nuke. We've seen it before. We can do it again.
I mean, like I said before, all the Toads have been great all season long, especially being clutch. And a strikeout.
You were saying?
I mean, it goes back to what I was talking about. Getting Red Magical Ball off the mound is just the key factor, just because he's so good.
Oh, bullshit, huh?
Red Magic is just an elite pitcher for good reason. See a good hit there from Mario.
That's
Will
a double.
drop, and that could bring him to second base. No, he decides to stay at first. But here comes Noki. I mean, you remember Noki from week 1. I mean, the hero.
Yeah.
So.
Hasn't done quite much since.
Yeah.
That's a few buddy jumps.
I mean, the thing is with Red Noki, you expected her to be more of an outfield person. So the fact that
that's what I drafted her for.
Yeah, but that's obvious. You get those offensive spurts, and that's great. Like, I think that's the thing that is going to be key in the playoffs is not the star players, because we know they're going to show up. It's the role players.
That's a call it. Nice.
Good grab from Baby Mario. I'm assuming that his salary is just applesauce for you. So.
Orange slices, actually.
Orange slices. Oh, it's going up in the world. That's a little bit more. I thought a little more investment than usual.
No. You see, it's 1 orange slice per game, and we use the same orange for every game.
But if
so at the end, it's
that orange is
slices.
basically rotten, is what you're telling me. You're just feeding him rotten oranges. All right.
Yes.
Over the middle
exactly
will not be
what
grabbed. Surprisingly good hit by Koopa. It was a slow ball down the middle, but here comes Bowser Jr. So it would have been
Bowser Jr.
Honestly, out of all the captains, as we see a decent hit there, maybe try and throw it to third and we'll not get there in time, but I think you can agree, I mean, out of all the captains, he's been one of the worst.
No, he's had some clutch moments.
Yeah, he's had some, but like it's just flashes, and especially if you're a captain, you want to be better.
I'm just trying to think. Whose captain has been more of a non-factor?
And what a double play from Hammer Bros! Switch sides. Look at EJ Myron's run.
The only captain who I think could be worse is Yoshi.
Yeah, I think if there's ever some turnover when it comes to the SBA draft, I feel like Brito's definitely going to be a captain. I could definitely see that happening. So,
like, do I say it?
What's what you say?
She gives that gawk.
Okay.
That second.
I mean, all weird innuendos aside, I mean, Birdo's been fantastic, especially the moment she got thrown into the infield. So that's one of the few silver linings for.
Yeah, she keeps sucking up balls that come her way.
Okay. Yes, baseballs. We're talking about baseball. Jesus Christ, Florida man. As you see a good hit there from Green Critter. Does that have the leg? It will home run!
Goodbye. Green Critter, as always, the savior of this team.
Green Critter, a 2-run home run, makes it a 1-run lead off the stoplight. I mean, the foul pole has been the MVP of all the games today, Florida man. I think you can agree.
Yes, he's coming out.
So now here comes in Bowser Jr. One of the more controversial players. One of the more controversial players. I mean, just doesn't have that much of a bag when it comes to.
Oh, eat shit, fire, bro.
When it comes to a lot of profanity in the booth. When it comes to, I mean, just doesn't have much of a bag when it comes to his pitching arsenal. So something they can easily take advantage of. Here comes EJ Myron's over the middle, and that will be on base.
On base is good. On base is good.
Man, Florida man. If you know what people should do, Florida man. And oh my goodness, is that a home run? Oh!
Goodbye.
Hammer
See you later.
Line drive center field. He hit that like you should hit the subscribe button. The Fireballs take the lead.
Hey, I'm not gonna say a slur, KJ. Okay.
Okay, don't say that right after the clip. I'm gonna clip. Jesus Christ. Anyways, here comes Yellow Toad. You can type You have no filter on your brain. Every single time I talk to you, you really
okay,
don't.
There's a very slight filter, okay?
No, there's no filter, dude. I refuse to believe there's a filter. But I mean, here we go. This is exactly what we were talking about, Florida Man. The moment that... Oh my... Wow. Red Magic Koopa, but... I mean, that's exactly what you want, Florida Man. You got Bowser Jr. on, and for some reason, he's just one of the worst pitchers, especially one of the worst closers in the SBA as well.
But now we're also up to the death row of the SBA here with Fire Bro,
Dry
Bones,
Bones,
and Red Critter.
And there's a lot of talk, a lot of murmurs, and oh my goodness.
What?
Gimmick at least goes straight to Chet Meej, so we'll be fine. But there's talk about, I wanted to ask you, because obviously this isn't your team. This is more personal opinion than anything. But before that, Green Dry Bones, will that even the game?
Yes.
Yes! It's available right on the noggin. They take the lead right back. Just like that, they retake the lead. But what I was gonna ask you, Florida Man, before that, there's this controversial thing around, you know, the higher ups in the SBA about who should be the MVP representative for the Bowser Jr. rookies. Do you think it's gonna be Firebro or Red Critter?
Red Critter.
You really do think so?
It should be obvious.
Yeah, I mean, the thing for me is just that... Ooh, good grab there from Chad. Oh my goodness, that's fair!
What are you doing?
Shades of Week 1 with Baby DK! I'm sick!
What are you doing?
Oh my goodness. Good grab there. That's going to be double play. They're a theme for the dramatic. But I just think Firebro overall has just had the better season compared to Red Critter. It's really close, but I understand both ways. So that's going to be something to look out for in the last few weeks of the season. She's going to be the MVP representative for this team. Good hit there from Red Noki. Goes off the arrow. And that will get Red Noki to second. Oh my god, Red Noki tried to go in 3. But Shades of Week 1 Florida Man with that donk off the head. Am I right? Let me tell you.
Flashbacks.
I think D-Sleep's getting the flashbacks. Oh, and Red Critter missed it! And the arrow is gonna hit it! Red Noki's going home! We have a tie game! Oh my goodness! Red Critter, that's the reason why I think Firebro deserves it over Red Critter personally! What a horrific second half of the season he's had! Can Baby Mario continue the rally? Bottom of the 5th.
Baby Mario.
And I'm asking Baby Mario to be a savior. It's not looking too good. And trying to get a good hit there, but Blue Dry Bones will grab it.
That was a lot more power than I thought Baby Mario had.
First of all, the fact that Baby Mario even has power is insane. He's a child. So here comes Green Critter.
Literal. Like, I'm surprised he could hold the bat up.
Yeah, well, Baby Luigi can barely hold the bat up. And we see a good hit there. Over the middle. No, oh my goodness, that has chance for home run potential. But the budge jump will get there in time.
Yeah.
What you need is more line drive home runs. That's what you need, because that was something else, let me tell you.
Yeah, that's what I said at the beginning of the season. It's going to be all about line drive homers. See, the absolute nukes are line drive homers that make it past the buddy jump.
Yeah, if the Mario Fireballs want to get far in this playoffs, I agree. Green Critter is going to be the reason for it. Green Critter has been really, ever since he came to this team, it feels like he's took on a role as the leader of the team instead of Mario.
And it's kind of what we were missing before he came along. Like, we had a bunch of like good players, but no great player, I should say.
Exactly, a good hit there.
Like, nobody that stood out.
Bases loaded for EJ Myrons.
Oh.
Hammer Bro has a chance for the second Grand Slam in a week. We already had the first Grand Slam in SBA history from the DK Wilds and Dark Bones. Can we see another one here? Just going to be a contact hit. That's a smart play to at least get one home. I love that play, Florida Man. Just get the sure run, take the lead back.
That's what I was hoping for.
And you've already doubled the runs you got in the last game of the week you had against the rookies, so kudos to you. And a good hit from Yellow Toad. Will that drop? Yes, it will. Off the arrow! And that will send another run home in EJ Myrons. But now you have a little bit of a pickle, and they'll get him out.
Oh.
Hammer Bro tried, but that was just a great fielding to sort of recover from the arrow, but the arrow gimmick at least gets another run home. And the flaws of the Bowser Jr. rookies are starting to show. It's a 3-run lead going into the top of the 6th. But here comes Blue Drybones. I mean, you've seen Blue Drybones before. He's just a menace whenever he wants to be. Fastball right down the middle, and that's going to be off the wall.
Gone. I thought that was gone.
Out of all the people in the playoffs, Florida man, especially since you're in the wild card weekend slot, who are you most afraid to face? What a grab from Hammer Bro, but when you do face the playoffs, is there a team that you're like, I don't want to face them until I need to?
The rookies.
It is the rookies. You're not really worried about the spitballs. I feel like the spitballs are still.
I mean, okay, the spitballs are good, right? But we've shown we can beat them before.
This is like your Floridian Kryptonite. Whatever. What's the Florida's version of Kryptonite? Good hit there from Red. How about that from Red Magic Koopa?
I mean, I'm trying to think of a Kryptonite for the Florida man.
Cleanliness? I don't know.
No.
And the arrow will go, but it will go right to Baby Mario. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Green Drybones has shown home run potential before. Trying to get a good hit there over the middle.
How do you let a sack of bones get a hit on you? Oh, should have thrown it to the third. How do you let a sack of bones get a hit off you,
Florida man,
Mario?
it's only going to get worse. You know who's up next, right?
KJ. No, my kryptonite is not healthy food.
Oh, boy. I think this is your kryptonite, Florida man. I think this man right here is your kryptonite. The possible MVP candidate could send a run home here. That's deep to left field, but that will be a pop fly.
My God.
Be careful. Don't. Yeah, you better not drop it.
I was like, if you drop it, I'm going to lose.
If that bounced off his head for a home run, I would have laughed. You would have left the server probably, and I would have had to get a new coach for the Mario Fireballs.
No, I would have gotten your YouTube channel banned.
Don't do that, please. I don't ask for much from you, Florida man. I really don't. That's one of the few things I ask. But here we go. Bottom of the 6th. Mario Fireball is just trying to add on some insurance before they take the rookies.
That's foul.
Before the rookies take the last time out on offense. So here we go.
That's out.
That's just a quick out there. Obviously, Wario City, we've probably been to their nighttime stadium a lot. Out of all the 4 nighttime stadiums, though, putting your bias aside, who's your... Oh, what a grab from Firebro!
What is that?
Firebro's just been elite on defense the second half of the season. Chet Meach. Almost... Okay, for some reason I thought I said that wrong. Chet Meach, here we go. I mean, even if he does get on base, I mean, it's up to the toddler Mario, so... I have no faith. He can barely hold the bat horizontally, let alone... That's a strike. Wow.
Yeah, like, these almost pose us all the time.
And oh my goodness! That ball was behind Red Critter. What a grab! Oh!
You know what? I'm just... You know?
Can we give co-MVPs? So now the Bowser Jr. rookies need 2 runs to tie. 3 runs to take the lead in the 7th. All the Mario Fireballs have to do is just get out of the inning. And trying to get it there. We'll go off the arrow, but Baby Mario will be there to grab it, so he will only get 1 base.
Come on.
Shy Guy.
Come on.
And a good hit there from Blue Shy Guy. Are you kidding me? And that will be grabbed. Luckily, at the last possible second, Blue Shy Guy almost just tied the game.
Oh, thank God.
That little indent in the middle is just so underrated when it comes to home runs, Florida man. I mean, very talk about home cooking. They almost took advantage of it.
Oh, thank God.
Here comes Blue Drybones. They need 2 outs. Mario's been fantastic in relief of Blooper. And we're going to see a steal from Wiggler. Oh, what a hit, but that will be foul. So still make him go back to first. Just trying to get a good hit there. That will be fair. Can Baby Mario get to it before Wiggler gets the third? Baby Mario's just not going for it. So that would be a double.
What are you doing?
I mean, the last time Koopa was in a clutch situation, he gave up a triple play. So,
Thank God it's Koopa.
So maybe a good hit here. Oh my goodness, maybe you shouldn't have said it, but luckily they get to it. But Wiggler's debating going home. Oh my goodness.
Thank God it's Koopa.
And it's up to the captain versus captain matchup. Can Bowser Jr. keep the rookies alive? And that will be no! Hammer Bro gets the final out of the game! And what a poetic way to end it! And we see a little bit of delay. The emulation just can't believe the Bowser Jr. rookies now 2-4 in their last 6 games have trailed off in the Mario Fireballs with this win, are second in the standings and have a bye week slot going into week 13. Congratulations, Florida man. We'll check out the MVP. I mean, who else? Your offensive. I mean, for lack of a better word, we'll check them in a second. But you have to give credit to the Bowser Jr. rookies, Florida man. I mean, they gave everything they could to win this.
I thought this was over early in the game. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, they started out hot, but then the moment that Bowser Jr. went into his pitcher, it didn't look good. Didn't look good whatsoever. So that's something to look out for going forward. I mean, that could be a real. Talk about kryptonite earlier, Florida man. That's a real kryptonite right there. And now going over to the Mario Fireball. Like I said, you have your guy in Green Critter, man. You can go far in the playoffs if he's the leader, and he's been fantastic. So is Hammer Bro. I mean, both of them have been great. Yellow Toad getting 70 as well. So, Florida man, thank you for hopping on, and thank you for watching SBA Week 12 Game of the Week. Make sure you like and subscribe to keep up to date with the SBA. And for the Mario Fireballs, like I said before, they'll have the second seed in the standings going into Week 13. And for the Bowser Jr. rookies, it's starting to look worse and worse heading into the playoffs.
Eight and 4.
Woo! How about that?
8 and 4 is beautiful.
Pizza just says fucking shit teeth. All right, Florida man, again, I appreciate you, homie. Thank you so much for hopping on.
I'm surprised you let me on stream. I'm not gonna lie.
This is a lot of fun. Well, okay. Besides the hookers and blow thing, it was pretty tame for the most part.
That is my pitch, though. In all my flips in the SFA, that's all my flip pitches.
No, that's not a good flip. All right, I'm gonna go, but thanks for hopping on, man. I appreciate you.
What do you mean that's not a good flip? Who doesn't want hookers and blow?
Congrats on the win. All right. With that being said, that will be it for the SBA for Week 12. We are back and better than ever. So here we go. This is going to be a lot of fun heading into the playoffs. Standings will be out later tonight along with final scores and the videos. So keep in tune for that. But with that being said, we will see you guys Wednesday night.